You can also use something like Bitly. I think that was your question, actually, Bitly. Yeah, you can use Bitly as well. Bitly allows you to take a long text and shorten it down. Keep in mind, though, if you're texting using Bitly, a lot of spammers use Bitly, and Bitly's not very natural. Like if I text you as a person, I'm not going to go take the time to do a Bitly. All right. So we do our own link shortening service that's not as widespread or used by spammers or robots. And we have a lot better open rates. So a lot of times what you don't realize is that carriers like AT&T and Verizon monitor the traffic on their network, and they're looking for suspicious activity. So if you send the same exact text message to 10,000 people, for example, and that text message contains a Bitly, and you're not a verified registered phone number through either what's called 10DLC or a verified 800 number, that text message is going to get shut down. So if you've ever sent a text message and you wonder why nothing happened or you didn't get results, that's why. It means the provider sending the text message isn't aware of these things, and you're just wasting money, potentially upsetting people too, but you're wasting money. So with Rally, we generate unique messages per sense group. We do a unique link per person so that it's not easily detected or that it's not seen as spot. We're using technologies that we're highly policing to make sure that spammers are not using our platform so that you're not paying the penalty. But if you're using tools like Twilio, or if your CRM is built on stuff like that, it's the same exact technology stack that every spammer out there is using. And so your messages are being lumped into the same bucket. I won't get off on this. A little technical and certainly quickly above my pay grade. I'm just the CEO. I don't know what I'm talking about on the technology stuff. I get in trouble all the time but here's the big idea. You would not send email from the same domain that the guy that's sending, spam from. You wouldn't dream of doing that because it'll land in spam folder, right? You want to have a clean domain. Well, if you're texting through some of these CRMs, or if you're using a CRM that's not thinking about this, then in fact, you're doing the same thing with text messaging. You're delivering text messaging from the same source. Doesn't have to be the same phone number, just the same source as all of the spammers out there. And you're basically being lumped into the same bucket. So one quick win, avoid Bitly, use a link shortening service that has better reputation, or go with some C names. I could talk about that more in our challenge if you'd like. But there's some things that we can do to add quick adaptive measurements so that when you're sending messages, you're getting better click-through rates. We're actually getting conversions. And Rally, we're tracking link clicks and conversions as a way to know that where messages are actually getting delivered, which is huge. You got to make sure the message is actually getting delivered and that people are responding to the message so that we can modify the message over time. So it's not only delivering the message, but people actually responding. William, I think that answers your question around Bitly.